If you aspire to become a boss someday, let me share with you how it goes. One day, somebody gives you the promotion. People will start to call you boss, and poof, you become enlightened. You know everything. You never make mistakes. You're all knowing about how to handle people. Yeah, not on planet Earth. The reality is that managers are just humans trying to figure it out. So why are we always beating them up for not doing what a perfect boss would do? We have to learn to manage our bosses, because sometimes they're just going to do things that are inappropriate. Sometimes they'll say things that could have been smoother. Sometimes they're not going to give us the guidance. And sometimes they're not going to be bought into what they need to be bought into to create a better organization. So what do? Do you quit? Well, if you quit, let me guarantee you, you're going to have the same boss at the next place. Everywhere you go, there you are, because you haven't learned to manage your boss. So here's the thing with bosses. You have to learn to be able to walk in and ask for what you need. I got a lesson years ago from little Annie Kellaway, who I had hired to be the marketing manager at our bank. And as I hired her, I was so impressed with her. She was only about this tall, and she was feisty, and she was bright, and she was just good people. And one day I saw her walking across the lobby on the way to the owner of the holding company's office, and I'm thinking, she's only been here 3 weeks and she's like already barging into the owner of the holding company's office. Who told her she could do that? I hope she doesn't get in trouble. Well, about 5 minutes go by, she comes back, she goes back in her office, and at the end of the day, I am curious. Like, what did she go in there to talk to me about? So she came over to my office, as she always did, and I said, so, what were you talking to Dwayne about? And she said, oh, I told him that we're teaching the tellers that they need to enthusiastically greet people and show that they care. And because he's an introvert, he always just walks in every day and he goes right to his desk and he never really says hello to anybody. I asked him, could he stop over by the teller station like twice a week for like 30 seconds and just say hi and, you know, get to know some of their people's kids, some of your folks' kids' names, and just kind of like connect with them. And I said, well, what did Dwayne say? And she said, he said he'd be delighted. And that's the day I got a lesson. Oh, I don't need to be a victim when a manager doesn't do what a manager needs to do. I need to go ask for what I need. See, there's that adulting thing again. We have to learn how to ask for what we need, as opposed to that unattractive thing in adults that we do, which is complaining when we don't get what we need because your manager didn't have a poof experience. And so they're just trying to do the best job that they can, and they need you to help guide them. And I assure you, if you're a good guide, the world will notice you and will serve you well as you're helping other people. But in the meantime, you will have a much more joyful life as well. So get on it. Go ask for what you need. Decide to make your boss the best boss you ever had, because you make that happen.